What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is student Dr. Wright, and I am an incoming D1 at the University of Maryland School of Dentistry. And in today's video, I'm going to be discussing how I got a partial scholarship to the University of Pennsylvania School of Dentistry or School of Dental Medicine. This school was particularly one of the top schools on my list that I applied to last cycle during 2022 to 2023. And it was definitely a school that I enjoyed the interview at, and one of my top choices. The University of Pennsylvania is among one of the big three Ivy League dental schools in the world, being aside or next to Harvard University, Columbia University, which in this institution I was also accepted at. If you didn't check out that video, please be sure to check it out. And next to UPenn itself as well. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you all exactly how I was able to obtain the scholarship, how my interview went, and give you guys the specifics behind my timeline in applying to this program, and also catch you guys up with any recent updates that I have. I will be starting dental school within the next 2 weeks, which is really surreal because, you know, when you're on this journey, it's like catches up so fast. You know, time moves quickly. That's how time moves when you get older, or at least from my perspective, in my opinion. And we'll get into this great stuff, guys. So please be sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to make the best content possible to provide you all with some information regarding these application process, exactly how I was able to be successful, and some motivation to let you all know that you will all be extremely successful in this application cycle whenever you're applying, and to give you guys some tips to best optimize your chances of getting in. So please like my YouTube videos, subscribe to my channel, share this video with a friend, and share any other videos with a friend. Make sure that they're getting some of this great content as well. Check out the other dental YouTubers as well. They have some great channels. Student Dr. Eli, we got the dental duo, Kathleen, she's one of the members who's going to be a part of my class, and her boyfriend goes to UPenn. I could have been classmates with either one of them. So yeah, go check out their videos. They have some great content on there as well. And we're going to get into this one, guys. So as a forewarning, just want to let you guys know my spirits may be a little down today. I did receive unfortunate news this morning that the principal that I used to work for in Baltimore County unexpectedly passed away due to some medical complications. So I'm going to make sure to dedicate this video to her. She was a really impactful person in my life because she gave me the opportunity to, you know, be in a program that was a pilot program, one of the first in the country to have intern teachers teaching in a classroom by themselves. And it was a really, really wonderful time, a stressful but wonderful time in my life, where I was able to engage with students. I had my own classroom with over 200 students, and it was something that was extremely impactful, and I'm forever grateful for that experience and that opportunity that she was able to grant myself, my brother, and my friend Rachel with. So I definitely have a heavy heart today, but I know that she will want me to continue to make this content, get this information out, and, you know, just be my best self. There's one mantra she lived by was striving to be great every single day. So that's one thing I'm gonna continue to keep doing in her honor. So just want to let you guys know, just in case I'm not as enthusiastic as I usually am. All right, so when it came to the University of Pennsylvania application, I applied to this school because they had a wonderful amount or abundance of technology. They were on the cutting edge of research, and also was an institution that I could really see myself at. Pennsylvania is not too far from where I live, so I was really considering attending this institution. I did think it was a stretch for me because their average stats in terms of the GPA and GAT score were pretty high. As a reminder, if you guys want to see my overall application, go check that video out where I go over my stats and everything of that nature. But yeah, I already knew that, you know, applying to the school will be pretty slim, but I applied anyway. That's how it is with most dental schools. You just gotta make sure that your application is extremely polished. University of Pennsylvania had, I believe, 3 secondary essay prompts. One was asking me about their diversity mission at the school. Another was asking me about a situation in which I witnessed something that was like unequitable and how I responded. And then another question, I think it was a personal question, but I cannot remember exactly what the question was. Nevertheless, I submitted my application to all these schools around the end of, around August 12th, August 14th, 15th, the second week of August, around the second week of August. And UPenn was an interview that I received sometime in September. So it was like mid-September I received the interview from that institution. And I received their secondaries late in August as well. So I remember filling out my secondaries and stuff for UPenn after I received them. Now with their secondaries, you upload them to a separate portal on their website, which most schools also provide secondaries like that as well. So I uploaded them on their portal, and then I went from there. And once the secondaries were submitted, I received an interview invite in September. And my interview style for this institution was pretty standard. So it was a two-part interview, and the first interview was with an interviewer who had an open file. So this means this individual has your application open. They know everything about you. They know what you've been doing since you've been in school. Like everything you include on your application is on there. And there's another one that's closed file. So my first interviewer was a professor who graduated from Howard School of Dentistry, and she's been a professor at UPenn for a couple of years now. And we had a really great conversation about DC and the things I was doing down there. We also had a great conversation about what I envisioned myself doing at UPenn. And then my second interview, which was a closed file, this was with a guy named Dr. Hahn, Brian Hahn. He used to work as a professor, and I believe he was a dean over there at Rutgers School of Dentistry. It's either Rutgers or Temple, I can't remember which one. But he was a dean there for a long time. This is actually his first year coming into University of Pennsylvania, and we had a really great conversation. I was talking to him about the things I wanted to do at UPenn. He told me that I was a really strong applicant, and basically in our conversation, he flat out told me, he was like, Malachi, he said, we really want to see you here at UPenn. And I said, I would really love to be there. And he asked me, he said, what is it going to take for us to get you here? And I was being like as transparent as possible. I told him, I said, for me to get there, I'm going to need a scholarship. I said, I know you guys offer merit-based scholarships. And again, this scholarship is based solely off of merit alone. So your DAT score, your GPA, and I didn't think that I was going to get a scholarship from that institution because, I had a decent GPA and a decent a DAT score. But I was going up against students who had 24s on a DAT and like 26s, which is crazy. But after that conversation, he told me, he said, I know we're competing with the University of Maryland to get you here. I'm quite sure that's your number one school since I saw that you're applying to that school as well. And I said, yes, University of Maryland is definitely on top of my list. And he said, well, we're going to try to get you that scholarship because we really want you to come here. And I said, all right, perfect. So like in that moment, I didn't really realize like what that conversation meant. But then afterwards, when I was talking to my dad, he just got finished from teaching, and I told him about the conversation. He said, son, it sounds like you already know that you're going to get into that school. And I told him, I said, yeah, but it's all hypothetical. He could have just been saying that to be nice. And he was like, son, he was like, it really sounds like he wants you to be there, and they talked about it already, and they're going to give you a scholarship, man. So I was anticipating that. I wasn't expecting it at all because I was like, dude, there are so many more applicants who are applying to this school who have higher GPAs and higher DAT scores. Like, I don't think they're going to waste a scholarship on me. But coming around December. So around December, driving to school, chilling while I'm driving to school. I already got a call from multiple institutions, so I knew I was going to be a dentist during that time. So I got a call during that day from UPenn, and there was a lady called me, and she told me, she said, hey, Malachi, Just wanted to let you know that you've been accepted to the University of Pennsylvania School of Dental Medicine, and you've also been granted a scholarship, one of our dean scholarships. And I was like, wow. She said, yeah, how does $20,000 a year sound? And I was like, wow, that is amazing. And she told me that she wanted to match the cost that it would take for me to go to University of Maryland School of Dentistry, and that they really hoped that I would go to their school. So fast forward, I did a lot of talking with my girlfriend, did a lot of thinking, and you know, I realized that personally going to an Ivy League school is not really a major goal for me. I know that the opportunity there is immense, and it would have definitely been a beautiful thing to have done. But you know, something in me kept telling me that it was more important for me to remain steadfast and provide those individuals in my community who I've been able to impact throughout all walks and ages of life with that opportunity to, you know, see me in that capacity, you know, on a daily basis, and not feel neglected by the fact that I decided to go to an institution that not directly has poured that has not directly poured into me as much as my community here has. And I definitely am considering applying to UPenn for specialty programs. Well, let's kind of back up a little bit. So a couple of weeks ago, in I think it was around May, I received a call from Pennsylvania again. And on that call, it was UPenn, of course, and they asked me exactly why I didn't want to attend the institution, or why I chose not to attend. And I gave them all the reasons, and one of the reasons was because of the finances. University of Maryland gave me a scholarship to attend their school. It was nothing crazy, but it reduced the price of attendance to something lower than what was there at UPenn. And they told me that, you know, the financial aid package was something that they would be able to reevaluate if I was still considering trying to attend their institution. And I told them, like, at this point that I wasn't really interested in striving to attend their institution, and it was something that I would potentially look forward to at another time in my life. And they elucidated to me that, you know, they were really happy that I applied to the school, and that they wanted to definitely see me sometime in the future, whether it be residency or whatever it is. So I'm definitely keeping that institution on my radar. A lot of the professionals, the doctors that I talked to about this decision called me crazy for not choosing to go to UPenn, or for not choosing to go to Columbia, but they definitely reassured me that the University of Maryland was a fantastic school to attend as well. And I'm really 100% satisfied with my decision. I tell everybody, you know, the rest of them, I'll let the rest of them have the Ivy Leagues. I want to make sure that I'm here to give back to my community, important to my community as much as possible. So with that being said, that's a decision that I made, and I'm standing by 1,000%, and I believe 100% that it is the best decision for myself, and for my future family, and for my community. So yep, that's basically the whole story about how I got that scholarship. Again, it's a merit-based scholarship, so there's no application for it. They provide you with evidence as to why or how you'll get the scholarship based off of your merit alone. So make sure that you study hard for that DAT. I will be coming out with a DAT study video, how I study for the DAT in 7 weeks, sooner rather than later. For those pre-dents out there, please be sure to check out my other videos. Like this video, please, please, please. Subscribe to this channel, and share this channel with a friend. Make sure that you're getting all this wonderful content. Again, videos come out every single week. I'm having a video coming out where I'm interviewing my girlfriend. She's in PT school. My brother's in a law school, so you know we're going to be goofing off at the University of Maryland come a couple of weeks. And I hope you guys stay tuned on this journey. You know, it's definitely something that I'm preparing for, I'm excited for, and I hope you guys will be able to gain more insight as to what the School of University of Maryland School of Dentistry has to offer, and look into my daily life as a dental student. So I'll check you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching until this point. If you have watched until this point to the end of this video, please be sure to comment down in the comments. The first 2 people who comment in the comments something positive about the video, on one point that I mentioned about the video, I will be cash apping you about $15 so you can buy yourself lunch. So please be sure to comment in the comment box. You can put in your Cash App tag in the comment box, and I'll be sure to cash app you, and you'll get free lunch on me. So thank you so much for supporting this channel. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.